What toxic family tradition did you break that cost you everything? Every Christmas morning, my mom would wake us up at 4 a.m. to clean the entire house before anyone could open presents. Not just tidy up. I'm talking scrubbing baseboards with toothbrushes, bleaching grout, reorganizing every single closet. My dad would sit in his recliner with his coffee and smartphone, timing us. If we took longer than 3 hours, Christmas was canceled. No presents, no dinner, nothing. He'd pack everything back up and donate it to Goodwill the next day. I thought this was totally normal until I was 12 and spent Christmas Eve at my friend's house. Her family was laughing, wrapping last-minute gifts, eating homemade cookies. When I casually mentioned our cleaning tradition, her mom just stared at me with this horrified look. "Honey," she said quietly, "that's not normal. That's not how families should celebrate." That conversation changed everything. That's when I started noticing other weird things. How my siblings and I would get actual stomach aches every December starting around Thanksgiving. How my mom would pop pills like candy starting in November, hiding the bottles behind the cleaning supplies. How my dad seemed to genuinely enjoy watching us cry when we couldn't get the bathroom tiles clean enough for his inspection. Mom would take pictures of us scrubbing floors in our Christmas pajamas and post them on Facebook with captions like, "Teaching my kids real work ethic. No free rides in this house." She'd get hundreds of likes from other parents calling her a parenting genius and asking for tips. I started screenshotting those comments. Even at 12, something felt so wrong about adults praising our misery. When I finally turned 16, I snapped. Christmas morning, Dad started his timer like always, and I just walked upstairs and crawled back into bed. "Get your butt down here right now," he screamed up the stairs. "No," I yelled back. "It's Christmas morning and I want to be happy for once in my life." He yanked me out of bed so hard I hit the wall. I saw something in his eyes I'd never seen before. Pure, cold rage. He slammed me against my bedroom door and hissed that if I ever disrespected our family traditions again, I'd be living on the street before New Year's. But here's what he didn't know. I'd been secretly recording our Christmas traditions for months on my phone. I had videos of him screaming at my 8-year-old brother for missing a spot under the couch, audio recordings of Mom crying in the bathroom about how she couldn't do this anymore and just wanted one normal Christmas. I posted everything that afternoon with the caption, "This is what childhood trauma looks like disguised as family tradition." The video exploded. 3 million views in 2 days. Thousands of comments from people sharing their own horror stories. Child Services called our house on December 27th. My parents kicked me out that same night. I lived with my friend's family for the rest of senior year while my siblings weren't allowed to even text me. Our extended family split down the middle. Most picked my parents because family business should stay private, and I was an ungrateful traitor. Last Christmas, my little sister secretly texted me a picture. She was opening presents at 10 a.m. in her pajamas, actually smiling. She'd moved in with our aunt who saw my videos and finally understood what had been happening to us kids. The comments on that video are still pouring in 2 years later. Thousands of people sharing their stories, finally realizing their families weren't normal either. I get messages weekly from kids asking for advice on escaping similar situations. My parents still send me friend requests on social media every few months, usually around Christmas time. I delete them every single time without even reading their messages.